Welcome, everyone, back to the Advancement Center and to the world of magic and miracles. Well, everything is new again today, and I want to welcome you to your new day. One of the things that I wanted to let me just begin with my own experience of right now. I notice how when you get into a habit, a rhythm of doing anything, of doing life, it goes, you don't think about it. It just, you do your thing and you don't think about it. When everything that's normal, that's usual, that's you take for granted, that your car is going to run, you're going to leave, you're going to set up this particular thing in this way and it's going to work, you're going to, all those things, there's a million little things. When those things don't go the way you expect, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, wait a minute. So this has been a day like that. It's been a time like that. And it's a really interesting experience to have because it's extraordinarily unnerving. For me, I feel like I'm going to forget something. So welcome to the world of the unknown. It's just a very small example of that. And I could go on. There's so many things that we get into habits of, sometimes we get into a rut of doing things the same way all the time. So welcome to our new broadcasts. We want to invite you all, and I have not had a chance to see Barbara's, I know, amazing broadcast from Sunday, but from my perspective, we want to open up a conversation with anyone and everyone. And our new platform of doing our broadcasts makes that very easy to do. So it can be a scary thing. I guess not for those people out there that are hams and love to be in front of a camera and entertain a crowd, but for some of us, to sit in front of a camera live, to have a conversation, to share, to just be yourself can be a little bit like what I was describing earlier. Your world gets shaken up and suddenly you may just be going, uh-oh. And it's a really amazing experience to have, because when you let that experience happen in your life, new things can happen, new things can come in. And I'm telling you, you will go places that you didn't think you could go. It's a very interesting experience to have. But welcome to the world of magic and miracles. It makes anything possible. And it's almost like the more comfortable you get, so your world can start to get a little bit smaller. So I just want to encourage you all to step past your comfort zone. Step out there. And the picture today, the cat jumping for whatever it is he was jumping for, it was such a great expression of that jumping. And actually, there's great joy in it. There's a freedom in it when you can let go of things that you thought you had to hold on to, or certain ways you thought you had to behave, or certain things you had to do every day, or And I still find myself holding on to things that are comfortable. For example, as a female, when I don't put on makeup, I didn't have time to put on makeup the other morning before work. And oh my goodness, did that disrupt my world? And I have men in my life whom I love who say, but you look so much more beautiful without it. And I still couldn't get past it. I think I was at work for maybe half an hour before I had to run downstairs and go put some on. Even for the broadcast, I was thinking for the broadcast, oh, forget the makeup. And I had to put some on. So I'm saying there's lots and lots of ways, lots and lots of things that we hold on to, thinking we have to for some crazy reason. But it's always the brain. The brain is schizo. And what's real, who you are, what comes through you is always amazing, is always beautiful. So it'd be really fun, whether you want to join in a conversation with us, whether you would like to just sit in front of your camera at your house and share with us your experiences of magic and miracles in your life. Because sharing it has a way of not only making it happen more for you, but you're actually helping other people up over the fence. When someone sees you doing something that to them would be absolutely frightening, and you're real about it, and you let them know this is frightening and I'm doing it anyway, it can be a great inspiration. So I just want to invite all of you watching today, all of you that may watch the recording in the future, that invitation is always there. That invitation is for you. We're offering it here on this platform. You could use any platform. You could use your own platform. You could do it. It doesn't matter. But the invitation is there. It's out. And you are welcomed. And it's a movement. It's a movement forward that's not easy necessarily. So we talk about a lot of lovely things. I talk about beauty and music, and it's really a joy to do that, to just sit here and step into my world where that abounds and share it with you, because I know, and from the feedback from the most wonderful audience we have, to know that you not only experience what I'm sharing, it's beyond that. You experience your own world. The sharing of my world, some of you come into my world and have experiences that I know I was transmitting during a broadcast, but others of you go places that are just amazing to me in your own worlds, in your own way. And to be in a position such as this, where you can share yourself and then others share back their experience, I can't even begin to describe what it's like. It's like the best party ever. It's the best. I don't even know what words to put to it. That's not even enough. But there's a joy that comes, this amazing joy that comes when you're in your joy and you're sharing whatever that is, and it affects someone else, and you see their joy. And so much of the time you're completely amazed. You're, wow, where did that come from? And it just builds and it builds and it builds. So that's why we're extending this invitation now. to you. And as I said, it may be a little frightening at first, but it's okay. And everyone is with you. And you can't do anything wrong. Even if you just sit here, even if you just sit for a moment or two, trust me, things will start to flow through you. It's something I can't really explain, but it's an amazing experience. And there's some special field of safety, of support that is created when we do this here through the Advancement Center. So any of you and all of you that are connected to us will receive that support. That's really important to know. If you go somewhere else, you may not, you won't receive the support that you have here. And it's not necessarily a tangible thing, but you will feel it. And you will be amazed at what happens. So welcome once again to this beautiful day in Santa Barbara with this lovely light breeze blowing. So much is changing. So much is happening. And we also are part of that. And it's essential that we are participants in the change. Not in a forced way, not in a have to do anything way, but in a way that acknowledges who you are, the power that you have, the responsibility that comes with the power. But you are responsible. So it's just trying to put this into words. Your vision, your ability to see, all of our ability to see what we know to be in our future. And we have so much ability and power to affect that. And it's time. We're at a tipping point right now. And it doesn't take much. It doesn't take many of us to engage in our true, elegant power and make a difference. Sitting back and being comfortable is a different thing altogether. So jump off the cliff. You may not see the bottom. It's okay. It really is okay. And I just have so much love and respect for all of you and appreciation for everything that each and every one of you brings here to planet Earth and beyond. And the playing field just got bigger. And I'm really looking forward to playing, all of us playing with all of you more and more and more. And we can all It can change every week. It can change every other day who is in front of the camera. So there you have it. And oh my goodness, the flavors that all of you present. It's so incredible. It's just the uniqueness of each and every being out there is such a beautiful thing. And that's one of the changes. That's one of the things that is happening right now, is what's real, what's important, what matters is now coming to the forefront. We've been living in a world where the unreal and things that don't matter at all have been put in front as the hawk cries. So it's time for the excitement, the fun, the joy, sometimes the power, sometimes the making a statement because you know it to be a declaration that you know to be true. Sometimes that has to be done as well. So there you are. There's so much that lays ahead for all of us. And I just, one more time, want to warmly invite you to join us here on this platform, to have the fun of your life, have the thrill of your life, the joy of your life. And you can reach us, as all of you that received the invitation know, at hello. Oh, look at your invitation. You can send it to that email address. And if you'd like to join us here. And I think that's all for today. So I want to wish you all incredibly powerful, perfect life, perfect health, and an extraordinarily magic future. Thank you.